Happy Sunday, Crypto Squad. Guys, April is coming to an end. We're closing the month with Bitcoin. You know, right now it's 94,000. Really, the weekend price action is kind of irrelevant because next week is going to be a big week. Last week was a quiet week. We didn't have that much economic data. Well, this week we got a lot. We got earnings reports. We got inflation data. I'm pretty sure the GDP data. We got initial jobless claims. There's a lot going on this week, this coming week, and this is going to be closing the month of April out. Now, going into May, y'all can drink the Kool-Aid if you want. The whole sell in May, walk away thing. I think it's going to be more like lock in gains in May, because I got a feeling about it, man, and I've been in this space for a while. Things are just looking really bullish, extremely bullish. And I've been kind of a little bit bearish lately, short term, but now I'm kind of flipping my narrative. Now I'm back to feeling bullish. I feel better about what I'm doing. You got to take your emotions out of this stuff, guys. You got to stick to your plan even when it's bearish. You got to keep averaging in even when you don't want to. Even when you don't want to, because you're going to thank yourself. You're going to thank yourself that you did that one day, Oh, you stuck to your plan, and now you're in astronomical gains because you didn't chicken out and act like a little bitch, You grabbed your cojones and you smashed the buy button when everybody else was scared. That's really how you get rich, especially in crypto. You don't want to be chasing green dildos and getting wrecked. But guys, a lot of these meme coins are starting to break out. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving it like hell. And my utility tokens haven't moved that much, but they will. They will. Artblock, LCX, Alchemy Pay, all these ones I've talked about frequently on my channel. Those are my biggest bags. The high conviction. These meme coins, there's a lot of them I like. Especially like Dog, Hoppy, Dorky, a couple others. I got, the Jerry one is one I've just talked about. I'm bullish as hell on that one too. But they're a little bit riskier. You don't want to bet the house on those because they're a little bit volatile, especially the low cap ones. Those are the ones you just kind of allocate a small portion of your portfolio to, and they might end up taking your portfolio over. If you want to be extremely risky with it, go ahead, but that's not how I roll. I mean, I'm probably going to continue buying those low cap memes, but at this point, I don't have much money to put in the market. I've been doing this shit for like years. I've been kind of deploying a lot. Kind of should have been fixing my truck and doing other things, but me and my wife have been arguing. We were arguing for a little while. She's like, this market's never going to recover. We still have broke air conditioning and all this shit. And I'm just like, dude, look, do you want me to fix the air conditioning or do you want to buy a house? Because the way this economy and the world is going, in the last 5 years, these houses have doubled and tripled in price. And it just makes it hard. It makes it hard unless you multiply your money. Because the average motherfucker out here cannot afford a house unless you work 3 jobs. And even if you work 3 jobs, you're still fighting inflation, You can save money, but they're debasing it daily. It's crazy. It's kind of a fucked up scam we live in, man, with fiat money. That's why I like Bitcoin. That's why I'm into crypto. All right? Guys, we're going to make it out of this matrix, man. I know a lot of you on my channel are just, you can relate to me. I'm not one of these rich, shilling YouTube scammer guys, Lambo bros. I'm driving a shitbox truck. I work 2 or 3 jobs. I work every day. I've only had 1 day off this year. All right? I'm in the trenches, man. And I'm doing this to change my life. I'm doing this YouTube to share my investment journey because I know it's going to make me successful. If you work at this hard and you become obsessed with something, then you keep pushing, giving everything you got. You're eventually going to break resistance and you're gonna fucking achieve your goals, you know? But if you don't do that, you're not. It's just part of life. Anything, like going to the gym or, you know, learning a new skill, you have to become obsessed with it. You have to become obsessed with it. And it's honestly, it's caused problems. It's caused some problems with my marriage. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it's probably gonna make my marriage much better. My wife is already pleased with my decision making. You know, she wasn't for a while, but now she starts to see the light. She starts to understand what I'm doing. And, you know, I've been in a lot of gains on these meme coins, and she thought that was stupid for me to buy meme coins. And I used to hate memes, but now I'm just kind of like, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. The meme coins do astronomical numbers. It's just hard to stay away from them, man. I mean, I like my utility tokens, but I do have meme coins. I have quite a bit now. I have like 5 or 6, something like that. You know, it's good to have meme coins in your portfolio. But yeah, I'm on the way now to go to work for a 12-hour shift, and you know, I'm still in the matrix, man. I think about this shit every day I go to work. I listen to videos on my phone. I try to learn. I try to grow daily. Even if I'm at work, I'm listening to shit. I'm learning. I'm trying to figure out what the Fed's doing. I'm trying to figure out what Trump's doing. I'm trying to figure out what these trade deals are happening. I'm trying to figure out all kinds of things to learn and grow. You guys need to be doing the same thing. Become obsessed, because it's going to pay off for you. Right now is the best time to get in the market. We're not bearish no more. Things are turning bullish. You don't have to worry about losing 50% of your portfolio anymore. I think pretty much most of that's behind us. We will see corrections. But healthy corrections, you know? After something pumps 200 or 300%, it's going to pull back. People are going to take profits. That's just how shit works. It's not going to go up in a straight line. When you see them pullbacks, that's when you accumulate. You don't chase green dildos. But guys, I'm pulling into the parking lot, parking deck. You guys hold down the fort. If you're getting value, like and subscribe to my channel. Hold down the fort, gentlemen.